Global happenings today. We communicate, we analyze global news. Stay tuned.
Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to Global Happenings Today YouTube channel. While Peter Obi's case is ongoing, but a quick recap of what happened today during PDP and APC Bola Ahmed Tinubu, all on Presidential Election Petition Tribunal. As apparently from what we are gathering, it looks like gradually for PDP's coming to a close. The People's Democratic Party (PDP) and its candidate in the last presidential election, Atiku Abubakar, have hinted at the plan to conclude the presentation of their case on Thursday before the Presidential Election Petition Court, that's PEPC. Some call it PEPT, that's Presidential Election Petition Tribunal. But the leader of their legal team, Chris Uche, Senior Advocate of Nigeria (SAN), disclosed this at the resumed hearing in their petition today. Although the petitioners had during the preliminary hearing in the case indicated their intention to call about 100 witnesses, they called 25 as of June 19. Now, while speaking outside the courtroom, Uche said the petitioners could still call 5 more witnesses to raise the total number of witnesses called by them to 30. Uche said that some of the documents to be tendered in the remaining 2 days would take the place of the remaining 70 witnesses. Wow. Let me quote him word for word. He said, "We are closing our case on Thursday. It was supposed to end today, which is Tuesday. But because we lost 2 days, one of which was June 12 public holiday, the court graciously extended our time by 2 days." Uche told newsmen after the proceedings. Earlier during Tuesday's proceedings, Uche applied to tender documents which he said were handed to them by the chairman of the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) pursuant to 2 subpoenas served on him. He tendered 14 bundles of voters' register for the Federal Capital Territory (FCT), which admission was objected to by the lawyers to the respondent. Lawyers to the respondent still remain INEC, that's Kemi Penyiro, which is a senior advocate of Nigeria for INEC, Oladipo Okunpesheyi, senior advocate of Nigeria for President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, and Afolabi Fashanu, senior advocate of Nigeria, that's also for the All Progressive Congress (APC). They all objected to the admissibility of the document and promised to advance their reasons at the point of filing final written addresses. The proceedings were, however, brought to an abrupt end when Uche moved to tender some bundles of certified true copies, that's CTCs, of election results, which he claimed was brought to them following second subpoena issued on INEC chairman. The presiding justice of the court, Justice Haruna Samani, noted that the documents were not properly arranged and marked for easy reference. Uche blamed INEC for the state of the documents, claiming that the commission did not release the materials on time and was reluctant to release the others the petitioners requested. He added that it was getting difficult for them to get election materials from INEC to prosecute their case, adding that getting materials from INEC is like getting weapons from opponents. That's a strong statement. Now, Uche suggested the creation of a separate body to always warehouse election materials immediately after the election to allow easy access to such materials by petitioners. Responding, Penyiro faulted Uche's claim, insisting that neither INEC nor its officials have any reason to withhold election materials from petitioners. Penyiro accused the petitioners of not paying the required fees for the certification of the document they plan to tender. The petitioners have not paid for the certification. We brought this document from across the country, he said. At a point, the court elected to suspend. At a point, the court the court elected to suspend hearings or proceedings for 10 minutes to enable the petitioners arrange the documents and mark them as required. When proceedings resumed later, Uche told the court that parties have agreed that the petitioners return home with the documents, prepare a schedule of documents, and mark them for tendering. I could still remember some few hours ago before Peter Obi's case began, one of his legal luminary, I'm talking about Senior Advocate of Nigeria, that's Okutikpe, also lamented strongly about the impunity they are getting. Look at the kind of statement that Chris, Senior Advocate of Nigeria's Chris, which is getting document that's supposed to be getting document from the electoral umpire that's supposed to be as neutral as he can be. It's like getting weapon from the enemy's camp. It's as if INEC have decided to become an opposition. And it doesn't all go well because it's supposed to be free and fair. It's supposed to be as neutral as possible. So if you are taking side with APC, they will already have a problem before the election. Okay, it's unfortunate, really. Look and imagine what the senators are saying. Of course, senior advocates are saying. Of course, the lawyer of INEC are saying the opposite, saying that's not true. That these guys are not paying their clients are not paying those monies. They're asking them for fines, for fees, legal fees of some in millions of naira they've been unable to pay, and now they're screaming and shouting that they're not giving them those documents. And but severally, Labour Party and even Atiku have severally said they have paid those dues. Some of them said even pay as much as 6 million, but yet those documents are not forthcoming. Even Senior Advocate of Nigeria, Okutikpe, lamented that the level of impunity and that is so disheartening, so frustrating to practice in Nigeria. Something that should, things that shouldn't be in court cases are in court cases. Things that shouldn't be is as if you don't belong to a particular set of group, that nobody's willing to help and all that. It's almost frustrated because the truth is, the right thing to be done. And it's saying that it's as if everybody's a law to themselves. That people that are supposed to uphold the law are not upholding the law. So people have made law for themselves. The whole thing looks so funny, literally, without using the words, as if anarchy is smelling everywhere. But then many Nigerians said it out there then that before the inauguration of the present president, that maybe they should have gone through this process first, so that this whole issue of dilly-dallying that one is getting here and there, maybe the judges too would have been very firm in making demands, because some people are saying that as at now that the INEC are supposed to have released those documents without being asked, without being cajoled to. It's their duty to release those documents. But then again, are we surprised? I don't think I am. But the truth is, people are expecting the judges to start slamming INEC for every wrongdoing or every cases, because some of them even go as fast. Some of those lawyers even go as fast, getting documents that they are time-stamped, that they've sent to INEC, and yet INEC have not responded and all that. That they're expecting. Some Nigerians, I believe, have the opinion that the judges should be slamming INEC for each of those irregularities or issues they are bringing to the court and they are not obeying. But this is a dispensation where someone is already the president. But let's see how it plays out. The judges are really trying their best to be as neutral as they can. But then again, let's see how it plays out. That's going to wrap it up. Let's put in a conversation. What's the take? Have a nice day. God bless you.